I'm Tony. He's Mike, and we are here to do a quick and dirty for Amazon Prime's summer blockbuster, The Tomorrow War, or The Future War, or whatever the fuck it's called, starring Chris Pratt and no one else you've ever heard of.
Wrong. J.K. Simmons and Ivan Strahovski.
Oh, okay. So you know his dad.
So to ensure this is quick and dirty, I'll put you on a 5-minute timer.
Oh. Go. Wait. Plot synopsis?
Your whole spiel. Go.
I'm sorry. Shit. Did you start the clock already?
Yep.
I'm burning my clock. All right. So Chris Pratt is a former military person who is now a failure in his private life and teaches high school to an obnoxious bunch of kids that suck, except for one that is a plot device that will be referenced later, and we'll call him Volcano Boy. And out of nowhere, some people from the future are like, we're fighting a war and we're losing. Aliens have invaded Earth. And everybody's just like, sure, fuck it, why not? So they start a draft. And as you can imagine, Chris Pratt, in his least charming performance ever, is sent to the future where he fights aliens incompetently and can't hit the broadside of a barn with a gun, even though he's supposedly this elite trained military person. And we meet a lot of people that are completely disposable, but don't get attached to him because they're going to die in the next scene anyway. And then he runs into his daughter in the future who hates him because he's a shitty daddy who left his kids and then died in a car accident. And it's his fault that he died in the car accident because. And then he decides to get together with his daughter and attempt to save the world by discovering a toxin that will wipe out the aliens because they can kill all the males, but the females, oh, they're feisty. So after boring us to tears for multiple minutes of them trying to find a cure that bonds genetically 100% of the time and kills all the females, we're then treated to a lackluster chase scene through the last fortress that humanity is living so they can go back to wherever and whatever. And then Chris Pratt gets sucked back to the present, and he's so heartbroken that his daughter that hates him died 30 years in the future, even though his daughter is right there in front of him right now. But he's got to save her. So even though he's been given this thing that kills all the aliens, rather than just waiting for the aliens to show up and blasting them with the shit, they discover that the aliens actually have been there for a very long time because Volcano Boy, the plot device student, he's going to explain to them about an eruption in China. So they then decide to fly to Russia with Special Ops dad J.K. Simmons, and they break into Russia and then go find a spaceship buried in the ice, and they fuck up killing the aliens so we can have a snowmobile chase and a shootout. Woo.
Well, that sounds like 5 minutes like everything. I didn't mean you like burn through the plot.
Oh no! Yes, I did.
It's quick and dirty. We're not even supposed to touch the plot. So, I mean, but bravo. Well done. But that gives you 1 minute and 40-something seconds to give us what you think about it.
I just saved you 2.5 hours of sheer fucking boredom. All right. And that is efficiency right there. This is proof right here that an original property should try to be creative, because everything in this movie is fucking borrowed from something else. And Chris Pratt, his character is supposed to be likable, and he's not. He's just there. He's like, ugh. And like every scene that he's in is cringy. So yeah, I was rooting for the aliens. And then like all of the side characters, the geothermal researcher who he meets when they all get drafted, like they're just annoying. Like there's nothing likable about almost any of them. Legitimately, like some of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen. Like unless you're watching a fucking 1982 slasher horror flick where like teenagers make dumb decisions, that's the level of dumb decisions we're dealing with here. The only thing missing was a running trip, before being eaten by aliens. Apparently nobody can shoot. They don't bother to actually give them firepower that is effective against the aliens. Why not give them shotguns? You don't have to be a particularly skilled shooter to use a shotgun, but no, let's give them assault rifles and then watch them miss for 20 minutes. It's mind-bogglingly bad. I mean, like, sincerely.
I totally turned my brain off going into this because I knew it was just going to be shit. I mean, the idea is kind of neat, Hey, there's this war in the future. We're losing. We got no people left, so we got to recruit people from the past. Interesting premise. It should have been a lot further in the future to make time travel in 30 years seem
a little more plausible.
Exactly. Yeah. The aliens they didn't look like aliens. They looked more like fantasy creatures.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that they didn't bother to try to give any type of training to these people. It was just, okay, I get they're not going to be there for a real amount of time, but at least you increase their effectiveness if you gave them some type of training, something. And like you said, some better fucking weapons. I mean, you know what it takes to kill these things. You go to the past to warn people, so hopefully that timeline would change, because obviously in this reality, that future is tied to the past. There's no tangent or nothing like that. At least it didn't seem like it. They didn't explain it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't bother to try to pay attention to the mechanics. I'm sure the mechanics of time traveling thing were fucking stupid.
They were unexplained.
Am I wrong?
Intentionally unexplained. Now, I mean, the end of the movie definitely says that there's a different future because things have been changed in the past, but who cares?
Right. But to get to something that you said, and which totally baffled me, is like, well, they're like, oh, we lost. Like, no, you found a way to kill these motherfuckers. Like you said, when they pop up, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah. So exactly. And here's the other. He comes back with this magical toxin that kills all these alien creatures in the future, and they just leave him with it. They don't take it. They don't confiscate it. They don't go and mass produce it. He's not like, hey, let me talk to someone in charge. Here's the thing. This toxin is developed. It will kill all the aliens so we can wipe them out. No. He's just walking around with the buddies that he made in his 7-day draft while he was serving in the military of the future, and just pounding around trying to figure it out by himself, and then having the annoying kid explain about volcanoes. Oh God. Yeah.
Every person in this movie is fucking dumb.
Pretty much. This is a dumb person writing what he thinks smart people would do. That's it. That right there. That explains. But the other thing is, so there's no mix of weapons. Everybody has the same gun. There's no Kevlar, no helmets, no body armor, nothing.
No, and there's zero chance for survival.
They don't even give them fatigues. They don't give them camouflage. They're like going to the future in jeans and t-shirts. It's like
not even that.
They were just completely lazy or dumb. So
it's dumb. This movie's fucking stupid. It's just stupid. We don't need to say anything else. I mean, really, we don't. It's dumb. Don't watch this.
Don't. Yeah. No. You know what? This movie is not only don't click on it, but just cancel your Amazon Prime account right now. It's not getting any better. Of all the movies that we have watched that have premiered on streaming services, HBO has had nothing that was great, but a lot of lackluster. But like Amazon has had 2 big duds. So
yeah, what was the other one?
Without Remorse.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. I don't know which one's worse.
You tell me
this one is. This one is.
Is
And
it?
they both suffer from the same problems, though. They both suffer from the fact that these people are supposed to be super smart and really good, and yet nothing in the films indicate that. It's like Amazon took all their money and, made suck studios where they churn out mediocre scripts, but they can write really big checks for talent, and that's how they make movies.
Again, the trend continues. A-list talent, shit scripts.
Seriously,
Flip the script. Put some money in the writing, because that costs fucking nothing. And put B-list talent in there. You have a great movie. Again, the best movie we watched for me still is the one from Hulu. Boss Level.
Boss Level.
Yeah.
So it most definitely was the most fun and least insulting of the movies that we've watched so far. Like part of me wants to say, watch this so you can see just how fucking bad it is. And then part of me is like, no, fuck this movie. It deserves to not be seen by anybody ever. If I could elect one movie from this summer to like put into a vault and bury in concrete, it would be this one.
The last thing I'm going to say is, I don't know why they did it. If you're going to go the route they went, I don't know why you just didn't try to make 2 films out of it. I'm glad they didn't.
Apparently, this
I would
movie's
hate to have to watch fucking an hour and a half of Siberia, but I don't know.
Apparently this movie's supposed to be getting a sequel. Yeah.
How? They
I don't know.
An opportunity to right the fuck out the fucking window by putting the last 40 minutes on this movie.
Because people streamed it. Because people clicked on it and watched it. But yeah, Amazon has some really great series. But so far, their original movies, I have not, other than Brittany Runs a Marathon, I have not seen a really good movie.
Fair enough. All right. Well, that's it. Well, what the hell are we watching next?
Look, I don't even know. There's Suicide Squad drops August 5th. Or August 5th or 6th.
Okay. Is it a live action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. You know me, I don't give 2 fucks about the DC shit.
Well,
I don't give a fuck about the Marvel shit anymore. Don't worry, guys. I don't think you'll ever have to see us do Black Widow on this thing. So
just you know what? If we post a video, just fucking watch it. All right, we're trying to save you time. All right, I gave you this piece of shit in like less than 2 minutes. I saved you an evening of like, why did we watch that? You won't have to question your existence anymore.
There you go. All right, well, we'll see you the next time. It'll be a surprise because we don't even fucking know. So catch you guys later.
This was supposed to be a summer blockbuster, so I'm sure this is probably a $150 million film, and it sucks. It sucks so much that, like, literally, if you have dust in your house, turn this movie on, and it'll all collect on the TV screen. That's how bad this movie sucks. It sucks. This movie sucks so bad, it has its own OnlyFans account. That's how bad this movie sucks.